You're truly something special. Just what my dreams are really made of. Let's stay together, boy. There's no one like you around. Oh, baby.
Baby girl.
What's up, Mob Squad? It's your girl Courtney and
Kobe.
And we are going to do our very first story time. I got a suggestion. Shout out to Ashley. She wanted to hear how we met. So I guess I'll tell my version and he'll tell his. I'm not sure, but is that how you want to do it?
Yeah.
They can't see you. He just woke up. He worked this morning and he's just getting up. He's tired. Bless his heart. Okay, so let's see. What year was it?
2013.
2013. Yes, it was 2013 because it was a year before I got. Did you just?
What was that?
You just farted. Why would you fart? Roll down the window. It was 2013. And, okay, something you may not know about Kobe. Kobe is actually a minister, and his dad is a bishop. So, I met Kobe's dad first. And he invited me to come to their church. And so I remember I came to his church on a Wednesday night Bible study. It's called the House of Faith. Shout out to the House of Faith. Shout out to Bishop Owens. So it was a Wednesday night Bible study, and I came, and I was at a very bad place in life. I was really hurt and broken, and just, he says I was lost. Babe, I was lost?
Yeah, lost. Out of there.
So, Babe says I was lost. So, I was like the prodigal son, you know. Right? I was like the prodigal son. Okay, so I was lost, and I was engaged. I was engaged to get married, and I was just trying to find myself before I got married. So Kobe was at the church that night, and I remember after the service, I think I cried. Did I cry the whole service?
Mm-hmm.
I cried the whole service. I cried the whole entire service. And so Kobe's prayed for me before I actually left. So the service was over, and I remember his dad coming up and, thanking me for coming, and he prayed with me. So while we were praying, I think we were both crying. Everybody, well, Kobe, were you crying too?
Mm-hmm.
He was crying too. The Spirit touched him. But, okay, so me and his dad, Lamont, we were crying and we were praying, and he was praying for me. And I remember Kobe coming up behind his dad and was kind of like, I don't know what you call it, like you were being a support to him, like he was praying as well. And so I was like, he's young, like, and he was so on fire for God. He still is, he's on fire for God. But I remember just thinking that to myself, like, oh, wow, a young man on fire for the Lord praying like that. I had never heard, a young person pray the way Kobe prayed. So that was our first time, like, actually meeting each other. Long story short, the first time us, meeting and laying eyes on each other was at church.
Mm-hmm.
So that was in 2013. Here it is, almost the end of 2017. We've been together a year, but we've always been close. We were kind of like what you call, like, we had a brother-sister relationship. Like, I could call him and talk to him about almost anything, and he gave the best advice. Do you have anything to add?
I mean, everything you said was, on point.
Yeah.
You said everything right.
Yeah, we had a friend. We truly were friends, like friends. We used to go to the movies and just friends, like real life friends.
Before anything.
Before anything, we were friends. Like,
and I say, before you get in a relationship with somebody, that's the best thing to do. You know, you want to understand, you want to know the person before you express how you feel. I can't look at you and say, man, she looks amazing, or from a girl's point, oh, he's amazing, he's an amazing guy, he works hard and things like that, if I don't know who you are as a person.
right.
So the whole objective, and I understand it now from God, was I'm going to show you some things. First, I want to build you guys a relationship on just friendship. You guys become cool people. You guys can tell each other anything. And that's just what it was.
We understood each other before, like, I knew you and you knew me, and we knew, like, I knew how to calm him down. Like, we were friends, but when he would get upset or whatever, I would just, like, I knew him. I knew how he would operate. I knew how.
And the crazy thing about it is in the midst of her doing this, and I was able to help her with her thing she was going through. We only knew each other for 7, 8, almost a year. So for us to get to know each other that fast, I mean, that's amazing. That's a blessing. But then it goes again to say, you must, in order to be in a relationship, a healthy relationship, whether she can come to you with anything and you can come to her with anything, y'all must become friends first. If you're not friends, to where I know what buttons to push to make you upset, or I know what you've been through. I've seen your worst. I've seen your high. I mean, the relationship's not gonna work out.
Yeah, it was a point in time where I had lost my job and I was collecting not disability. I was collecting unemployment checks. And he came to the house one time and he said, look, you, what you say, babe?
I said, man, you're a great woman. You've always had stuff. You've always done it on your own. Man, get off your rumpy dump and go
back to work.
And go back to work. I mean,
my
go back
life,
to being that independent woman.
My life consisted of sitting on the phone,
gossiping,
drinking. I was not living my full potential. I was not
doing what God wanted you to do.
Right. And so it took Kobe to be, and it was a friend. He was my friend. Like, he was like a brother, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, Courtney, what is you doing? Get up off your room. Every time he would come over to the house, I'd be in my room, sitting in my bed, drinking, talking on the phone, talking mess about somebody. So, baby, I thank you for that. You inspired me to be a better me. Look at God. Won't he do it?
That's the objective.
So, yeah. So that's how we met. We met at church. I knew his dad before I knew anybody. And it took him a while to convince me to come to church. He was just like, Courtney, why don't you come on to church? He used to come. I used to work at Walgreens, and he used to come into the store that I worked at. And on Sunday mornings, he was always happy. His dad was always happy. And I'd be like, ugh.
He's still the same way.
He's still the same way. And so I used to think to myself, why is this man so happy all the time on Sunday morning? It's early in the morning. He happy. You know, I'll be still hungover from the night before, hate that I'm at work. And it was like at least a month and a half. He was like, come on to church. It's right here. It's not too far from here. You'll hear a word and a word from God. And I was just like, yeah, okay. But God has a way of breaking you down to get you where you need to be, to surround you with the people that you need to be surrounded by. And his dad was one of those people for me.
You guys will meet him. He's very
he's a people person
and inspirational,
and a people person. He's funny.
Yeah, most definitely.
So,
I get my personality from him, so you'll never catch him upset and just bothered at life. That's not his character.
Yeah.
You guys will meet him. He's a very dope person.
But I think is that pretty much wrap up how we
That's
met.
pretty much it. Yep.
The K&K, the K&K story.
Of how God formed the K&K.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. If you have not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Like and comment on what you think our next story time should be. Maybe you got anything else to say before we sign off?
Down below, leave some challenges and pranks, man. You guys aren't leaving pranks.
What
I don't
you
know
would like
what
to
to
see,
do.
yeah.
I need you guys' help. Cause
I think maybe we should do like a dance challenge, even though I can't dance, but I can try.
Yeah, so we need some challenges, some pranks, and yeah, give us some, you guys.
Some ideas of what we can do.
I need to know what you guys want, so I can give it to you.
All right, sounds good.
All right, well, we'll
Thanks.
talk to you guys later. Peace.
Bye.